Welcome back. आज हमारे साथ स्टूडियोज में हैं Citizen Foundation के members Naveen Hussain, Kamran Niazi, and Aziz Rakla. Welcome here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For the viewers who don't know what Citizen Foundation is, please tell us about it.
Citizens Foundation was founded in Pakistan, Karachi, by a group of industrialists, and they started off by building 5 schools in rural areas and slums of Pakistan. And today we are sitting at 730 schools.
Wow.
So educate about 102,000 children, and we cover about 71 towns and cities all over Pakistan.
That's great.
So it's amazing. We are very proud of the statistics. We started our Canadian chapter in 2004, and now we are a recognized charity. We got a CRA status in 2009. So that was a huge accomplishment. So us tarah se, I think we've come a long way.
Yes.
And our whole aim is to build more and more schools. The Canadian chapter supports 42 schools. We have built 19 schools, and another 4 are I think under construction. So
that's great.
Yeah, it's.
You just had a gala event.
Yes, we did.
Which I attended, and it was awesome. It was so good.
Thank you.
What kind of work did go into?
A lot of work, months and months ahead of the gala. And we have a wonderful committee, works well together. So the support system is there. It's not a one-man job by any standards. And it always amazes us the support that we get from our communities. So everybody's ready to step up to the plate, get there.
Get to see everybody.
And every year, हमारे लोग ज़्यादा होते हैं. So that is always encouraging. It's at the end of the day, it's always worth the hard work. So that went, mashallah, really well.
Aziz Rakla, you tell us, how did you get involved in Citizens Foundation?
First of all, thank you very much for Tvone for giving us this opportunity. And Aisha, is a very good question because it goes with my passion. I was educated in Pakistan. I get all my education in Pakistan. Similarly, my brothers and many person like me. And we go abroad and we earn a lot of money. The moment we go abroad and we start comparing Pakistan with that place where we are living, and all the time we say something not good about Pakistan, and all we give Pakistan back is gossips.
Negative.
Yeah.
Yes.
Instead of really doing something good for it. So I was keep thinking that this country has given me so much and what I have done for it. And I thought about health, and I thought about bringing some factory there, but I realized education is the only thing where we can change the generation and the future of this country, not only present. So then I start thinking, I don't know anything about a school. I don't know how to run a school.
Right.
And I was looking for venues. Then one contractor who used to build Citizen Foundation School, I met him and asked him some question, and he said very good thing about it. Then I called my brother-in-law in Pakistan, and he said, I also donated one school. So then immediately what I did is this, it was September 2005, I booked a ticket to Lahore, and I arrived there like 2 o'clock in the night, and there was one local person with me who knew Punjab very well. I know Pakistan very well, but after living almost about 30 years outside the country.
Yeah.
So he said, what time you guys? I said, come back at 6:30 in the morning, because I was so anxious to go and see the Citizen Foundation School. I went to the website, I listed all the schools near Lahore and almost in Khushabad, near Sargoda, and all this part of Punjab. So first thing, I left around 6 o'clock my hotel. I went there. By 7:30, I was standing outside the school. And when the parents started coming to drop their children, I started asking questions to the parents. How is the school? How is the teacher? Are you satisfied? Etc. etc. Then after, I requested Chokidar if I can go inside and see the principal and see the inside of the building. So some school allowed me. I think everybody allowed me. I went to principal. I said, he said, who are you? I said, I come back from abroad and I want to do something for my country. Anyway, they explained me, I keep going after school, and in different part of Punjab, and it looked like McDonald's, you know. They're so good, everything. The good thing I like, the washroom were so clean. The children were so clean.
Yeah.
And the teacher told me when these children from villages, small villages, they come, we have to cut their nails, we have to teach them how to brush their teeth, we comb their hair. And everywhere I went to school, I saw the classes running, neat and clean classes. It impressed me so much. Then I went to see some government school, just to compare, and I was really disappointed. Then I flew to Karachi, and I went to slums of Karachi, Machhar Colony and some goats. I saw a few more schools there. Then I went to see Teacher Training College of Citizen Foundation. And there I met the teacher trainer, and I saw their program, their diaries, how they do their work and everything. I was fully satisfied now. Then I went to their head office, and I met Mr. Mushtaq Chhapra, who was the chairman, etc. He said, we heard the news, somebody is checking our school, so you were the person.
Right.
I said, so yes.
The news spread fast, eh?
Yes. So when I went in we had a meeting, and I was thinking to donate 2 schools. But by the time I finished the discussion, I agreed to donate 5 schools.
Wow.
Because, you know, even we go to buy the shirt, we buy extra. And I said, you know, Khuda maine dene wala hai, and it's such a worthwhile cause. All my life I was looking for the venue, and I found the venue.
Right.
So this way I started with them. And then I came back to Canada, and they were also coming Mr. Mushtaq Chhapra, the chairman, had some function organized by the local TCF group, which was founded by Najma Shamsi, Sadia Awan, and his brother, Najma's brother Mansoor Naki, and there was another person, Shehzad. And Mushtaq Chhapra introduced me to them, and I really immediately we got together, and I felt I can build so many schools, but there are so many Canadians and so many brothers like me, you know, who really want to help Pakistan.
Definitely.
So I should spread this word.
Yeah.
And we just started like that. We didn't have the tax exemption certificate. That was the biggest hurdle for people giving us a donation. Somehow I hired the best law company in the town, and we got our tax status in 2009. So it's everybody lives and forward we are going on.
Very nice.
So it's been an amazing journey with Citizen Foundation, and I'm devoting 50%, 60% of my time, and I'm so excited.
110%.
And I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited about it. Yeah.
Kamran, there's so much negative publicity right now in the papers about charities, and people are not sure which charity they should put their money in, because is it going to the right person? Am I gonna, you know, do I want to pick your charity to give my money? How do you tell them and convince them that, yeah, they're putting in their money in the right place?
That's a great question. You're absolutely right. I think the key thing to remember is, as a donor, and I'm sure your viewers agree, you are skeptical, and you are a little bit sort of anxious about where your money is going, how it's being used, what programs it's being used on, and how much of it is being spent on overheads versus the programs or the projects that the charity actually claims to be spending the money on.
Right.
I think there are 3 things that you should keep in mind. The first thing is, as Aziz Bhai just explained, you need to be on the ground, and you need to be going out there and actually doing the research yourself. Don't rely on what you might read on the internet or what you might hear from people.
Right.
Go out and do the research yourself. If you're interested in building a school in Pakistan, go and check out the schools that they've already built.
Yeah.
If you don't know where to go, speak to a donor. We've built a school in Punjab, in my father's village in Khanpur, in district Sheikhupura. And why don't you speak to us and talk to us about what the experience was like.
Right.
Do your research, do your due diligence around what a charity claims to do versus what they actually do. That's the first thing. The second thing you have to keep in mind is, as Aziz Bhai just explained, go and meet the management team. Go and ask them the questions that you need to ask them in order to satisfy your curiosity as to what they are actually doing versus what they say they do, and figure out for yourself what kind of people they are.
Right.
What's their background? What experience do they have? What is their track record for success? Okay. Once you've been able to do those 2 things, the third thing, and perhaps the most important thing, is to actually do your research into the money and finances of the organization. most charities, if they are tax exempt or if they are registered charities, have their books available for public inspection. To a certain extent, you can go and you can see what the finances are like, and you can see what they're collecting, how much money they're collecting, how much of it is being spent on the programs or on the projects, and how much of it is being spent on overheads. And also, you know, where does that money come from? You know, what are the sources of those donations?
Right.
How are they being used? How does it actually get transferred to a country like Pakistan? And then how does it get used over there? How is the money dispersed? What are the controls and what are the measures in place to ensure that the money that they say they're using on your behalf is actually getting used? So those are the three things that you need to keep in mind.
I'm sure आप लोगों के पास लोग आते होंगे जो कहते होंगे आप इतना बड़ा gala event आपने किया है and इतने पैसे जो in the venue, the DJ, couldn't you have used that money in building another school instead of doing the gala event?
Naveen, she arranged everything.
आपने ये सवाल पूछा because I'm sure ये बहुत सारे लोगों के दिमाग में होता है, and I would like to answer that one. And even our committee members have raised that question कि भाई हम कोई सस्ता venue choose करें क्या? The problem Asha is कि हमारा जो fundraise, हमारा whole idea is to raise money for schools.
Right.
And you do that by attracting a large amount of people. When you have a fundraiser, a very small percentage is that of a donor. The donor percentage is very small. Now, in order to translate that into numbers, you need to get big, lots of people attending it. You have to choose a venue which will attract the slice of community that has that much disposable income.
Right.
Because who else is going to donate that money to us? So we have to track them by the ambience that we offer, and then we hope that they'll stay on for the cause.
So basically, basically to come out, have a good time for a good cause.
Exactly. And आप जब आते हैं अच्छी जगह पे बैठेंगे और you know you're not fighting over a chicken tikka, you're not lining up in a you know for a buffet, and you have a you have pleasant surroundings. You're in that mindset where you're ready to listen, and then we hope that you're going to stay on and
inspired talking to all of you. And if I want to donate money, how do I do it?
Yeah, you know, there are 2-3 ways you can donate. First of all, if you visit our website, which is tcfcanada.org, you can donate online by your credit cards, and you will get instant receipt. And later on, we confirm you by sending you a letter. Other thing you can do is you can send us a check. Our address is there, and we have 1-800 number also, 1-888-467-2552. You can call us, we can explain you can, so these are the ways you can donate the money. Yeah.
You can print your receipt online.
Yeah, you get your receipt, because it's a tax registered charity, so you get your tax receipt also.
Thank you for coming here today. We need more people like you to change the world one school at a time. We'll be right back after the break.